guys, it's Amanda Moxley, and I am back with a little a nugget to give you guys today. I want to tell you today about the number one secret, the number one tool, the number one driving force to support you in being a $1 million speaker. Now, maybe your dream this year isn't to go for $1 million, but you do want to impact. You want to impact millions. We want to make millions. You really want to have this awesome impact. So I want to tell you my secret. So a long time ago, I'm going to tell you a story, and I'm also going to invite you to the after party in my Facebook group. But long time ago, I was sitting at an event. I was sitting at this event, and at the event, there were maybe 1,000 people there, and there were success story after success story after success story going on. And I was just like, okay, I get it. I understand. And I at that point, like a lot of you guys, you might be at this place. It doesn't matter what season or time you are in your business. You could be at the point where you feel like you're on the bench, you're sitting on the sidelines, and you're just wanting to get into the game, but you're not, because of hesitation, because of procrastination. Am I talking to anyone? Because of fear, because of resistance, because of insecurity, because of anxiety, because of stress, because of what will other people think, right? And so you're sitting there, and you know it's on your heart that you are meant to be a speaker, and you're meant to share your light, share your story, help people, but there's that thing holding you back. And what I have found is the number one secret to being a $1 million speaker is this. And so there I was, and I was sitting there, and at that time I was also sitting on the sidelines. So this was about 10 years ago, and I remember like that feeling of like, oh, if I could just get in the game, if I could just get in there. And is that relatable? Like you want to get in there, but you're just like, and it's just like, it's so close, but you're not doing it. So at the end of these 3 days, I went up to the mic and I said, I get it. I have sat here for 3 days. I have listened to everyone tell their success and how they made $1 million and how they just did it and what they decided and what results they had. And I get it. And I go up to the mic and I'm in front of 1,000 people and I go, here's a secret. Okay, guys, this is my motto. That is my driving force is #JFDI. So I go up to the mic and I'm like, just effing do it. Like, I get it. That's what I need to do. So I want to challenge you guys. What is that thing that you need to do? That thing that is on your list, you've been procrastinating, you've been waking up with fear storms about, you've been putting off. Let me tell you a story. I had a client that came to my Rise Up Live Speak Your Way to Success event. And I had them do an exercise, and I want you guys to do this exercise, and I want you to join me. If you like JFDI Spurts of Energy, you have to join me in the Moxley Method Speaker Society. But I had this client, she came to the event, and she was sitting there, and she was like, I said, okay, guys, what is that one thing that you've been putting off? That one thing. And so she wrote down what she was putting off. And then I said, okay, we're taking a break. We're taking a 10-minute break. I want everyone to go and do that thing you just wrote down. They looked at me with horror in their eyes. They're like, no, what? We have to do this. Hi. They're like, no, I have to do this. And I said, yes, you have to go do this. So this client, she went out, made a phone call, and she made that phone call that she had been putting off for 6 months. At the end of that conversation, guess how much of a contract she secured? She secured a $30 million contract that when I interviewed her later and talked to her, she said that contract, if she would have secured it when she did not JFDI it months and months ago, it would have been like a $60 million contract. However, that JFDI energy, that focus, and that's my power, that's my gift. My whole thing is I'm an igniter. I'm a help people like really rev up the ignition and take action. Action is like my middle name. #JFDI. So what she said is that will just continue to grow into this huge contract for her. So I want you guys write that thing down that you've been putting off, and I want you to JFDI. The other thing I want you to do, woohoo! Hi! I really want you to JFDI and join me in the Moxley Method Speaker Society. We are loading it up with tons of trainings, cheat sheets, guidebooks, all these great things. And I know that sometimes, right, you need that source, you need that community, you want that tribe of other people who are wannabe speakers, who are speaking, who are pumping you up and taking action on the regular and helping you show up as your best self. So it's a great place to connect. So it's Moxley Method Speaker Society. That is where the after party is happening. For now, I want you guys to JFDI, and I want to hear your results. Text me, send me a message, post it in here. Let me know what results you're getting from taking that action today. You can do this. You have the purpose, you have the passion, you know you're meant to do it. So what are you waiting for? The time is now. I want you to rise up. I want you to JFDI and join me in the group. Talk to you soon. Have a good week.